Hi, my name is PJ Richardson from Laundry. I've been doing motion graphics and animation for approximately almost 16 years now. I'm a co-owner of Laundry, and we've been in business almost 10 years. I started off as a designer, animator, and gradually made my way up to art director, then to creative director, and now creative director, designer, studio owner. What drew me to AIGA was I kind of got a little stalled out and stale in my design career, to be honest, and I just needed some raw enthusiasm of people that are genuinely just into graphic design and animation too. And it's not just a young person's game that drives enthusiasm, but the AIGA seems to attract people that are really into it, and it was as simple as that. I just wanted to be around other people that were stoked for the creative work that we do. Having a studio, we run into lots of challenges that no one ever warned me about and that I did have no idea how to maneuver around. And I knew, and I'd been doing a lot of reading that pointed me towards some sort of a business mentor as a business owner. I got an email from the IGA sort of right around the same time I'd been sitting on that a little bit, and it offered this mentorship, and I thought, wow, well, let me at least try it and see kind of what I could get out of it. And what I was hoping for was to be able to find another industry creative that can relate to some of the challenges that I face on a regular basis. I had no idea what to expect, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't sure if I was going to be paired with someone that actually was a studio owner or just another creative. I didn't know if it was going to be a creative design, animation-driven conversation or a business conversation. My goals was really pretty simple, to just try to gather as much information and new perspectives that I probably wasn't thinking of as much as possible, because that's one thing I know, is that often I'm just not looking at it at all from all the right angles, and so that was kind of the hope. It's amazing, more than I could ever have imagined. I didn't, in a million years, did I think I was going to be paired up with Chris Do, who has one of the longest running motion graphic studios in the world, probably. This program has proved that in a really great way, that every single meeting offers a new perspective from Chris of some way to think about something, or maybe something I knew but didn't put as a priority, that he's offered some insight on based off of his experiences, and it's been great. Really simply, I think by both putting ourselves in a vulnerable situation and just sharing, what's often been a stigma of very private information openly, I think we both get a lot out of it. Honestly, we can gossip a little bit about industry stuff, but also just sort of like business stuff, like, this is what I pay for this is what I don't, this is how a job works, this is how his job works. I think just being able to relate, but also learn nuances from each other about each of our studios has been pretty great for both sides, if I would guess. Not to speak for Chris, but one of the big things we did, he offered up, was for me to read books in between our meetings, and the first book I read was a book by the CEO of Zappos about creating happiness, and it paired up really well with our conversations about office culture, really in an interesting way. And I read it over the course of a week and really took the information and tried to apply it to studio life. I bought copies of the books for other people in my office, so we'll see what happens if they read it or not. But that was an assignment from Chris.